All right, today we're going to talk about data and how we can record it in a variety of ways. So, data is information recorded in number form. For this, I'm going to use a pair of dice, normal six-sided dice. Now, if I roll them and say that I get a 4 and a 2, put those together, that equals 6. Now, if I just started recording 6, then roll again, that's going to be 9. Roll again, 7. Roll again, 4. And coming up with a list, it's going to show me my information, but it's not very useful. So what I'm going to use is called a line plot. And I'm going to write down every combination that I can get on my dice. Now if I roll 2 1s, that's going to give me a 2. And I can go all the way up 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now above that, I'm just going to draw a line. And above each number, I'm going to put a mark so that I know what I'm looking at. Now, I can start rolling my dice, and each time I roll them, a 5 and a 5 is a 10, so I'm just going to put a mark at 10. I can keep doing this. A 5 and a 2 is 7, put a mark at 7. So what this shows me so far is that I've rolled the dice twice. I've gotten 1 10 and 1 7. That's going to be a 6. Now I'm going to roll these kind of fast and just record them so that we can get a good amount of data. All right, so that's a good amount of data. Let's take a look at it and see what we can tell. So first of all, I didn't even count how many times I rolled the dice. I just put the marks. So let's see how many times I rolled the dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So 34 dice rolls. Now, just to make our numbers even, let's roll again all the way up to 50. Okay, so there's 50 dice rolls. Now, what's interesting about this is it allows us to see our information not just as numbers, but visually. So, looking at this information, I can tell quite a few things. First, let's say, what's the most common number that I rolled? Well, the most common number that I rolled is definitely 6. We can see that 6 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 marks under it, which means I rolled 6 12 times. So 12 out of 50 rolls were 6. Now, if we think about that, that makes perfect sense. Combinations of the dice that equals 6, well, 1 plus 5 equals 6. 2 plus 4 equals 6. 3 plus 3 equals 6. 5 plus 1 with the other dice equals 6. There's a variety of ways to get to 6. Now, if we look at it and you say, what's the least number rolled? That would definitely be 12. I rolled 12 no times in 50 rolls. So 0 out of 50 were 12. And the reason for that is because there's only one combination that equals 12. So 6 plus 6 equals 12. Nothing else equals 12. And you can see that on the other side. I rolled 2 2s and 1 3. So the less combinations there are, the more likely that number is to not get rolled. Whereas the more combinations there are, like 6, 7, and 8, the more likely that is to get rolled. Now, using this line plot, I can count up how many rolls I did total, which is 50. I can see how often each result came up. It gives us a lot of useful information.